Okay guys, so I'm here in IXL and I'm in activity FF.16, which is finding the surface area of cubes and rectangular prisms. So all the problems that you're going to see are of cubes and rectangular prisms. I'm going to do a couple of these with you just so you can kind of see how to do this. I want to remind you, if you get a problem here, there is this learn with an example, so you can do the example and it kind of walks you through it. So, and then I'm just going to go back to the practice. Okay, so what is surface area? So surface area is the area of all of the faces. So again, this is a rectangular prism. Rectangular prisms have 6 faces. Okay, so if you look at this picture, there's a top, there's going to be a bottom, there's going to be a front, a back, and then a side here and a side there. Okay, so this is made up of all rectangles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the paper and I'm going to write face 1, face 2, face 3, 4, face 5, and face 6. Okay, so again, I need to find the area of each of the faces. So I'm going to start with let's say the front right here. This is a rectangle. In order to find the area of a rectangle, it's length times width. So 3 times the width, which the width is going to be 2 because each of these are going to be 2. So 3 times 2 is going to be 6. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write 6 centimeters squared. Again, 6 centimeters squared is the area for the front here. And as we talked the other day, the back, the side that is opposite of this, will also be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and write for face 2, I'm going to also write 6 centimeters squared. Okay. Now I'm going to jump to the top here. The top, again, is a rectangle. I need to take length times width. So I'm going to do right this side, which is a 5 by, I need to figure out what this side is. It's going to be 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. I'm going to write my area here. Again, the top and the bottom are going to be the same. So come over here and I'm going to write 15 centimeters squared. And now what I have left is I have this piece right here. This is a rectangle. Area is length times width. So length is 5, width is 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Come over here, 10 centimeters squared. 10 centimeters squared. Okay, so now I have the area of all the faces. Now I'm going to add them together. So I'm going to go ahead and do 10, 20. If I put 15 and 15 together, that's going to be 30. So I'm going to 30 plus 10 is 40 plus 10 is 50. And then I have to add my 12 here. So I have 50 plus 12, which is going to give me 62. So the surface area should be 62 centimeters squared. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type in 62 and click submit. And then it will tell me that's right. And if you look over here at my score, I have a score of 10 right now. Okay. So there's one example. Go ahead and do this next example here. It says, what is the surface area? Again, we are going to find the area of every one of these faces of this cube, and then we're going to add them together. So again, this is a cube. All sides are the same. So if we look at this, I'm going to go ahead and just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are all my faces. So I'm going to look at the top here. The top is a 1 by 1. Again, it's a cube. All sides are the same. So 1 times 1 is 1. The bottom's also the same, so I'm going to put a 1 also. And let's go to the front here. We have 1 by 1, which is 1 times 1. The back is also the same, 1. Then I'm going to do the front right here. We have 1 by 1, which is 1. And then the back is also the same. I'm going to add these up. I should get 6 inches squared. So I'm going to go ahead and type in 6. Click submit. Great job. So I'm up to a 19 right now. I'll do one more with you guys, okay? This is a rectangular prism. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look here at the top. The dimensions of the top, I need the length and width in order to find the area. So this will be 5 because this is 5. So 5 by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So 25 inches squared. And guess what? If the top's 25 inches squared, the bottom's also 25 inches squared. Okay. I'm going to go to the front here. This is a rectangle, so I need to know the length and width. So the length is 5. The width is going to be 3. If this is 3 here, this is 3, this is 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. So the area would be 15 inches squared. And the back, the side back here, is also going to be 15. So I'm going to go ahead and type in 15 inches squared. Okay. And then I need to look here at the front. This is 5 by 3, which now, if I multiply them to find the area, 5 times 3 is 15. So I'm going to put 15 inches squared. And there's 2 of those. So I'm going to do 15 inches squared. Okay. Then I'm going to add them up. Guys, please make sure that every time that you find the surface area of the cubes and rectangular prisms, for all of these, there is going to be 6 faces. So make sure that I have 6 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if you do forget a face, it will give you the wrong answer. Okay. So go ahead and add these up. 25 and 25 is 50. 15 and 15 is 30. 15 and 15 is 30. So 50 plus 30 is 80. Plus 30 more is 110 inches squared. Come over here and type in 110. Click submit. Okay. And then there's a next one for us. Again, please make sure that you include all of the faces. Okay. Surface area, I just want to relate this to real world. Surface area, if you were painting the outside of something, you might need to know the surface area that is of a 3-dimensional shape. Also, if you were wrapping a present, you would need to know how much wrapping paper. And a lot of times, I don't think people really truly measure how much paper they need. They kind of guess. But if you did want to figure it out, you could find the surface area. So please make sure you have 6 faces. Again, all of the shapes that you're going to be doing today, cubes and rectangular prisms, are going to have 6 faces. Okay. I just want to show you what will happen if I put in the wrong answer. So I'm going to type in just a random answer. Again, this is not correct. I'm going to type in 13, just putting it in. I'm going to hit submit. It says, sorry, incorrect. So it did lower my score, if you see it there. They go through an explanation. So they show you the problem, show you what you answered, tells you about the faces here, tells you how to find the area of a face, and it basically walks you through the problem. And if you click got it, it'll give you another one, okay? And guys, as I mentioned earlier, if you get to a point where your score is close to 80 and then you kind of just stop because you, sorry, let me back up. If you do get a score that's close to 80 and then you start getting frustrated or you get stuck or something like that and you just type in like random answers, like kind of what I just did before and what I'm doing now, it's lowering my score. I only see the score that you're at. So if I wanted to log off of here right now, I could. And if I wanted to come back at a later time, say tonight or tomorrow, my score would start at a 22 and I would work from there. But if you're missing problems, please message me. Please ask questions and I will be happy to go over them and to walk you through them. Okay? I will talk to you guys later.